Hello Kevin, we're just going to do a bit of a video here just to help you when you get your motor that you can hook it up. Right now it's all hooked up ready to go. We will be disconnecting the cables from the engine, that way we can ship it. So your main connections are right here. This is your main harness. There's also a small harness beside it which is right here. This is for your power trim. Both harnesses have to be plugged in. This one will allow the engine to run. If this one's not plugged in, your trim on your handle will not work. So you can trim it here, up and down, and it also has a trim on the side of the engine over here, a little button that you can trim it up and down as well. Okay. The shift and throttle cables are right here. They mount into the side of the outboard just over here. Okay. The drum portion of the plastic where the knob is, which is that piece right there, goes in a slot that's just in behind. You just have to loosen this nut off and put it in the slot. Then the other end of the cable, which is right there, will go into here. Now the top one, if you move it, you notice that it's moving the throttle linkages. That of course is your throttle. The one below is your shift. The easiest way to tell them apart is if you take your control, this is your cold start neutral throttle right here, and if you move this, you'll see that the one cable's moving. Okay, that would be your throttle cable, and then the other one's shift. Now you want to set it up so right now it's in neutral. You want to be able to slide that over that pin because the engine's in neutral and put this in. And then when you shift, you want the same amount of throw going this way to go into forward and then this way into reverse. The easiest way to do that is actually with the engine not running. Just have it on the back of the boat and have somebody shift this with the engine not running, of course. Shift this forward, and as you're going forward, turn the prop back and forth and just rotate it until you can feel the actual gear starting to grab. And make sure the throw is the same this way as it is this way. Just very important, make sure the engine's not running because you don't want your hand near that prop. Okay. It does have a safety lanyard right here. If you pull that off, it will not allow it to run. And you can also shut it, well, you shut it off here if you'd like, or shutting off by the key is the most common way. Okay. To start the outboard, all you have to do is turn the key to the on position. When it's cold, make sure you push it in and hold it in. It's basically a flooding device. It's not a choke. It actually floods the bottom carburetor to help it start. But right now, we had it running a minute ago, so it starts off. We're running on about 25 to 1, so it's going to be running a lot richer right now than what it will be on yours. The mixture is 50 to 1, so every 50 liters of gas you want a liter of oil. Now if I shift it into gear down here, okay, right now we're in forward, and I can give a throttle. Put it back in. Reverse is pushing back. Once again, throttle. Pull it back into neutral. And then you shut it off, and you grab the key, turn it to the off position, shuts it back down. Okay. The module we replace is over here. Okay, so that's all new, nice new coil on there for you. What else was I wanting to show you? Oh, over here, this is the tack harness. I'm going to throw this in because you need the gauges as well. Okay, tack harness here, we've got a couple different color wires. Okay, you have your black wire. Black wire is a ground. Your purple wire is key power. The gray wire is the excite lead for the tack, so it makes your tack work. And that harness, which plugs in, this will plug in right onto the back of the control right there. And if you look in the end, it lines up with the half moon that this does, and you just plug it onto that. That way your tack and that will work. Okay. The harnesses on the control are all laid out. We're going to wrap those all up nice and neat for you, so that way when you get home that you can just unplug them. The fuel, we removed the VRO pump on this. It has a regular style fuel pump which is down there. You can see the little square white label on it. When you get the outboard, you'll be able to see it a lot better. The VRO pumps are, like I was saying before, are very bad. They like to fail on these, so we put it back to mix. Just be sure, and I can't emphasize enough, you got to mix 50 to 1. 50 liters of gas, 1 liter of oil in with the gas, and that way your engine will continue running safely and will not cause any more problems. Right. Besides that, the cables and that, if you have any problems or any questions on this, Kevin, just give me a call. I'll be more than happy to step you through it. But we're going to ship the cables with it. All the power cables are here. The tack harness will be in the crate. I'm also going to remove off the front of this, okay, your steering system. Your main steering cable will go into here, threads on, comes out this side, and then the end of the cable has a hole on it which actually goes, this bolts onto it. So that way you have steering. I'm going to remove this bar for shipping. And we're going to put a bracket that goes from here down to here with a nut. Okay, that way it's going to hold this from trying to turn in the crate. But when you do get it, you'll have to take off the plastic nut that I'm going to put on here and the bracket that's going to bolt to here. If you remove both of those, you'll be all set. You can put all this back together the way it was. We'll also give this a bit of a cleanup. She's got a little bit of grease on the front here from sitting on the back of the last guy's boat. Okay. This little rubber area here, this is where the cables will go through for shifting, and then all your electrical cables come through on this side. Okay, the fuel's over here, and I'll ship you a connector too, because I don't know if you're going to have one of those connectors back home. I'll ship you a connector with it. And this other port here, this was where the oil injection came through. Nothing goes through there now, it's disconnected on the other end. So all you need is this area here for the fuel, and that just kind of stays the way it is. Alright. Well, thank you very much, Kevin. I hope this helps. Enjoy building the boat with your son, and definitely have some fun with this. If you have any questions, give us a call. Oh, one other thing too before I forget, Kevin. Over here, the carburetors have, this is your air fuel mixture screw here, and there's also one on the lower carburetor down here. Because you're on a different area than we are, I don't know what your height difference is compared to sea level compared to ours. It'll probably need some adjustment. So when you do get it up there, if you have any mechanic friends that are really good, they are an adjustment screw, air fuel mixture, so you'll probably end up having to adjust it. That's just for low speed running. Alright, once again, Kevin, thanks very much. Have a great day. Bye.